when we were less than 10 families. I'm not among the people who came to clear the grass. I'm told there was a team that came to slash the grass. But I was there when we were doing the tent. And from that small tent with a few of us to a church of 3,000 people, we have reason to celebrate. It is not celebration in vain. It is a real celebration. We have seen God's blessing, God's providence, God's faithfulness. And that is why today, Milimani, from a church in a tent, we now have this magnificent building. From a few people, less than 10 families, to 3,000 people. We want to thank God for Milimani and to thank God for AIC. As a member of this church, you have donated me to do, I am elder in many churches now in Kenya. I am member of many churches, from the Akorino all the way to many other denominations. And I have seen God's hand as we serve Him, especially in making sure that we have a firm foundation for our nation, rooted in the fear of God and the belief in God. Many nations go astray. We must thank God for Kenya. We have a special country. We have a blessed nation. A nation that believes in God, that is unashamed about Christ. And the more I see what God is doing in Kenya, the more I am persuaded that Kenya is a truly blessed nation. And as you have seen Milimani grow, so has our country grown. We have seen God's blessings all the time in making our country better, making our country safer, making our country truly blessed. And I am very happy that from the humble beginnings of our nation, today we have a nation that stands out globally. A nation that many nations look up to for leadership, for support. Sometimes we underestimate what Kenya is. Kenya is a great nation, and we should be proud of this nation that God has given to us. Just 2 days ago, the Prime Minister of Haiti was here with gratitude for what our policemen are doing thousands of kilometers away from Kenya. The United Nations, a union or a coming together of close to 200 nations in the world, identified Kenya as the nation that would lead the multinational support mission in Haiti because of our history, because of what the world thinks of us. And so we have grown as a nation the same way Milimani has grown from very humble beginnings to what we see today. And we must always thank God for what He is doing for us in church, in our lives, and in our nation. I must thank those who came before us. When it was said here among the elders of this church, I was among the very junior elders, because then I was newly married, and so I had to learn a few things from General Sumbeiwa and all the others. I'm very happy that today, even if General Sumbeiwa, you saw the way he began the chorus. That I didn't have to help him. There are many, many wonderful singers in this church today. We thank God for you. A beautiful choir that has sung here, 2 of them, is truly a blessing from where we were. So when the senior pastor told me that there had been sent an invitation for this celebration, I told him I'm going to struggle because it wasn't in my diary. My diary was committed somewhere else. I've had to negotiate with people in other places because I didn't want to miss this celebration. Because there is truly something to celebrate about Milimani. Because I have personal experience of the humble beginnings of this church, and looking at it today the way it is, it's awesome. It's a true blessing, and I wanted to be part of this great moment, celebrating 30 years of God's faithfulness in Milimani Church. I have done many things for many other churches, and I had been asked to come here during the 25th anniversary. I couldn't make it. There was no way I was going to miss this one of 30th celebration. So I am very happy to be part of this great celebration as we thank God for Milimani. Let me also say that to the Africa Inland Church, which is my home church, you have our support as the leadership of the church, as you do what you must